Hey, what is up? It is Wednesday, October 5th, October 6th, October 5th, and I'm out of it again today. Wow. Welcome to another episode of Simple Life Philosophy, where I just try to give you some simple tips that I'm trying to implement in my life and trying to improve every day because it's hard. It's hard. Life is full of distraction. It's hard to stay focused on what we need to do, what we should do, what we know in our hearts that we should do, and then what we want to do in the moment. There's always that battle, and there's a lot of traffic today. There's that just constant battle. Sorry, I just always get just distracted by the traffic around here. um, so yeah, it is a constant battle, and yeah, just this personal brand that I have, Simple Life Philosophy, is just me trying to contend with that battle and get better at it, because I just feel like my whole life I've been losing. But at the same time, I've come at peace with my life and where I'm at. And I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. I think it is a good thing, but it's also maybe a bad thing because, you know, you can say I've lost a little bit of that ambition, but at the same time, I'm doing this channel. I'm trying to improve. I want to have a personal brand of some sort. So I'm just trying to figure things out. I feel like I'm in figure out mode more than anything. Um, and I don't have that singular focus just yet. I think I still need to have some, more just self work, and that requires like journaling and getting to know myself a little bit more. Even at my old age, I feel like I should have all this figured out, right? But you got to give yourself grace because we only live one life, and some people can figure out life, and good for them. But we have an abundance of choices out there, and an abundance of distractions. People with literally like psychology degrees. What is this person doing? uh just let me go. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness, I don't want to get in a wreck. Yeah, that are trying to basically harvest our attention at all times. I always wonder, like, are these videos even entertaining to you guys? I'm like sitting here trying to drive sometimes, and I know I'm just riffing on my way to work. I'm like, man, obviously, like, I don't know if I'm really capturing people's attention, and what this should all what this is all amounting to. I applaud myself for at least showing up every day, and hopefully that's going to lead me to where I need to be, where I should be, kind of thing. Because I think there was a lot of months, and maybe you could say years before I even started making these videos, where I said, I should be making videos, I should be making content, I should be trying to start this personal brand. Because I had the name carved out for a while before I even started posting videos. So I'm taking steps, and I feel like I have to applaud the process, and I always and I've read that before. I don't know who came up with it, but yeah, I mean, it's really, it's kind of like how dopamine works in your brain is, um, we always want to celebrate the outcomes. We want to celebrate, the good score in the test or the promotion or whatever, but really what needs to be celebrated is the process of you showing up every day, of you being consistent, of you putting in the work. And that's hard to do in the moment. It really is, because a lot of times you don't see the light on the other side. So you have to really kind of trick your mind in a way. And I think that at a young age, a lot of us, especially, when I can speak for myself on this, I'm just conditioned to see outcomes just from playing video games, like, immediately, from my actions. And so it's just kind of like conditioned me to really, I don't know, it just makes it difficult for me to build systems that kind of have a little bit of I don't know, long-term gratification type of goals to them, because I'm just so used to seeing the short-term gratification, from an early age, from watching TV, sports, playing sports even, and playing video games, because you do these things and you see the outcomes immediately. And you know, that's your mind is conditioned for that. And then when you get into moments where you need to sit down and study for something or work on something for the long term, to make the short term sacrifice to better yourself for the long term, man, it just like your brain is just not wired that way. You know, it's you have to literally rewire your brain, and you have to change your personality, and that's not easy. And so that's the process, that's the journey that I'm on, and I'm trying to just build systems. I keep on seeing that pretty recently is just building systems that I can stick to on a consistent basis. And I feel like I'm seeing results. I feel like I'm making strides, um, despite the outcomes, right? And so yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Yeah, that's, I don't know if these are words of encouragement or not, but hopefully it is helpful on your own journey. Man, man, there's so much traffic today. I don't know. It's just weird. Um, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Try to keep this video short. Yesterday was a little long. Anyways, love to see the comments. Love to see any, you know, grateful for any view I can get at this point. So want to just pass some blessings to you if you made it this far, and have a wonderful day, and much love to you. See you next time. Peace.